Hey, bless up, bless down. Our Mastermind statements. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl halftime performance of Kendrick Lamar today. There's so much symbolism, so much decoding to do. But guess what? I don't got a lot of time. But I did take notes. Like I was in a college class, man, like taking, analyzing and trying to figure things out. And, like we had a quiz or exam coming up. But before then, you know what? Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and drop down some fire comments into my comment section for Mastermind statements. Don't forget that name, Mastermind statements. Always master your mind statements. But look, we're going to get into the matrix a little bit today because I got so much notes. Like I said, like I was in class, like I had a quiz to take, like I have an exam analyzing the video, but I'm not going to spend too much time because there's so much symbolism. I'm not covering it all. You can check out the other channels for that, but check this out. Kendrick came out in a 1987 Buick GNX, a 1987. See, 1987 was the year that he was born. And if you recall, and if you've done your homework, you'll know that his dad brought him home when he was born, the day he was born, in a Buick Regal. The GNX is just an upgrade, right? Symbolic. But check this out. Back in November 2024, Kendrick also released his album called GNX. Something really cool also is the fact that if you really pay attention in the beginning, a couple of the people that were performing came out of the vehicle, right? Out of that GNX, red, white, and blue, wearing red, white, and blue. They were together. They're in unity. If you pay attention throughout the performance, they become divided. So they were once unified, but then they became divided. Things are going crazy right now in our country. Got to pay attention. Things are in chaos. Things are disarray. The media, the key word here is media. If you don't turn off the media, when I say media, social media, your TV, if you don't turn that off, your brain starts going crazy. The mindset starts going crazy because now you're putting that fear mindset, that low frequency, that low vibration, media, chaos, no unification. Everybody going this way, that way, divided. Pay attention, pay attention. Look. There's so much political and social commentary also in this particular performance. Now, the theme is revolution and social justice, if you pay attention. If you've never heard of Jill Scott Heron, 1971, she had a poem, "The revolution will not be televised." But if you paid attention, there's a point in which Kendrick comes back and says, the revolution is televised, and says that you have picked the wrong guy. He says, I'm going to televise this revolution, right? The poem says this revolution is not televised. Uncle Sam comes out and says something about the great American game. If you recall, in the very beginning of the halftime show performance, it almost looks like a gaming controller. You see an X, you see an O. It looks like a game controller. It looks like we are all in the matrix playing this game here in the United States of America, the great American game. There's also a point at some point where Sam comes out and says, no, 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 no. Too reckless, or actually too loud, too reckless, too ghetto. Man, is this what America is sending across to us, that we're loud, we're reckless, and we're ghetto? Is that what's happening? When I say us, minorities, is that what's happening? If you start to look at the news, there's a lot of breaking up of family homes. And if you look at it, a lot of the policing has been militarized. I watched a YouTube video years ago where the uniform was just very basic. The weapons were very basic. And now if you look at law enforcement, they look like they're going to war with a country overseas, but this is against its own American citizens. Take a look at that. Think about that. Think about that. Go do your research. You see what's going on. Families are being broken up. People that are from different countries are being sent back to their different countries. Pay attention. See what's going on here. A lot of symbolism. And there's another point in which Sam says, do you know how to play the game? Do you know how to play the game? Referring to the fact that we are caught in this matrix here in this country. We are stuck in the matrix. And it's a game that you either play or you don't play. It's a game. In another part of the performance, Sam Jackson, after they performed, said, "I see you brought your homeboys with you." It says something like, "Oh, we got to take this other player out," as if, this player is about to be unalived. Crazy. A little further in, you'll start to see that there's a performance of Be Humble. And it's so symbolic because now they are in the formation of the American flag. I wonder if he played that Be Humble part of the track, saying perhaps, Kendrick, be humble. You're on the stage and, y'all are out here being loud, being ghetto, and just being obnoxious, but be humble. Maybe that's the message that is being sent from the government to minorities across the land, to be humble, stay quiet, stay out of the way, and let us have our country back. Sam says at about 9 minutes into the performance, "America was nice and calm. Don't mess this up." And again, there's so much symbolism all across this video. There's so much symbolism, down to even the patchwork on Kendrick's jacket, down to what he has on his hat. So much. But we're just gonna keep it sweet and short right now. Kendrick responds with 40 acres and a mule. Sam says, "America was nice and calm. Don't mess this up." Kendrick responds, 40 acres and a mule. This is a call to revolution right here before our eyes, right here in the media, right here on media. Because guess what? Televised, but then it's going out on social media. And when it's going out on social media, it travels fast. This is a revolution. I believe this is a call to a revolution in one way or another. A call to a revolution for people of color to unify, to be not divided, to realize that we are in a game called the Matrix. And we've got to beat this game called the Matrix. If you go back and watch that movie, The Matrix with Neo, it can be beat, but you've got to see those binary codes. You've got to understand those binary codes. You got to see the binary code. You got to understand those binary codes. You got to remember in the movie The Matrix, Neo, he got shot because he believed those bullets were real. But at some point, once he realized that he was the one, he was able to stop the bullets. They're coming at him. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Matter of fact, I keep that with me in my pocket, typed up. It's in my pocket at all times. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. But guess what? You got to take part in the revolution. You have to be unified in the revolution. It has to be one cause, one people going the same direction. So this wasn't just no simple halftime Super Bowl performance. This performance was a call to a revolution, a call to wake up and realize that you're in a game, you're in a simulation, you're in the Matrix. But at the same time, this Matrix can be defeated with the right mindset. And that's what it takes. It takes a mindset. When your mindset is being programmed by the media, social media, TV, and just, you got billboards out here, commercials, movies. When you're being programmed, you'll believe what you're being programmed with. But you got to understand, a lot of this programming is fake. And when I say that it's fake, what you want to do is you want to understand that that's not real life. Because there are lots of people of different backgrounds that get along with each other, regardless of their skin, regardless of what country that they're from. But the perpetuation of chaos, hatred, and everything else is beginning to program and has been programming people over and over and over and over to the point to where now they believe anything that they see. And so they bring that into real life and they see somebody that doesn't look like them, not from the same neighborhood as them. Now they're ready to get verbally physical with them, verbally violent with them, physical with them, and don't even know the person. Out of control. This Super Bowl message was a call to a revolution. Drop down the comments below, like, hit that notification bell for the next video, and make sure you're subscribed because it takes time to record these videos. We're doing this for free. It's some good food. Like I said before, when you come to the Mastermind Statements channel, it's Thanksgiving all the time. We got that mindset food out, or we're exchanging food. Thanksgiving, you exchange food. So it's not one person just giving food. It's an exchange of food. You bring something to the table, I bring something to the table. Drop that down in the comments. If you're a new YouTuber also, I'll follow you back. Drop that down in the comments. I'll follow you back. We want the algorithm to pick this up. Until next time, fly a kite, be free. We'll tap in with you.